Okay. Hello everybody, this is the CartoonGamer here, and today we are gonna get back to streaming some more Donkey Kong Country 3. So if you aren't watching the Super Bowl or whatever, I say that thanks for spending your time here today. So yeah, for anybody just getting into the chat, just let me know how I sound, if everything sounds on the up and up, and I will look at the chat, answer any questions you got, and all that good stuff. And yeah. Looking at the chat, Ethan is here. What's up, Ethan? Good to see ya. Let's see. Okay, so I beat Cotton Top Cove the last time we were here, so I guess we'll just head off to Mechanos. So how do I sound, Ethan, if you're listening? Yeah, I mean, what am I saying? Of course you're listening, but do I sound okay? All the sound levels sound okay to you? Forget the Super Bowl, but here's some real superb owls, am I right? I was gonna say that I was waiting to say that all day. Oh, no worries, Ethan. That's okay. As long as I sound good, that's good. Good to know. Howdy there, some boy. Good to see you. Thanks for taking time out of your day to watch me play this game. Very much appreciated. I remember somebody yesterday was asking if I have ever done this on toughest mode, and that had my mind racing, where I'm like, you know what, I have never done this on the toughest mode, which is like, for those who don't know, that is when you have to enter it in the cheat codes, TUFST, and it gets rid of all the save barrels and the Kong barrels, so basically just one hit and you're dead. I feel like I could do that. If I could beat DKC2 normally, I feel like I could do that with DKC3. I say that and I keep losing Kongs here and there, but I feel confident that I could do it. So I'm not gonna do it now, but yeah, maybe as my streaming career buds and continues to grow, maybe that could be something that we could work towards. Well, it's like, if we do this, then I could torture myself and play this entire game on toughest mode. Looking at the chat, Absolute Zero, good to see ya. Project X, good to see you too. Okay, I'm gonna try and focus just for a minute before I get back to the chat. Oh, wait a minute. There's something up there. Can I get back up there? I feel like I can. Ooh. Exactly, Limington. We got some superb owls right here. Who needs the Super Bowl? Hello, hello, Jim Can Swim. No, I can see why this could be your favorite. It's a good game. I feel like more people are coming around on this as time goes on, which is always great to see. I always loved how in this game, when Squitter gets the bonus token, his legs just start freaking out. Like he's so stoked to get a bonus coin. Doesn't happen in the second game, but it kills me here. Oh, there's something up there. Don't think I don't see that banana. But I don't have kitty, so I can't get it. Oh, wait. Worth it. I want to see what's up there. Yes, thank you, man, AT. I just said that like twice, but I'm glad everybody else is getting in on the joke, too. I don't know, maybe the Kongs buy Squitter those shoes. Like, wherever Espresso got his shoes, maybe Squitter got his shoes from there, too. Wherever that is. There's gotta be some, like, clothing store for, like, the Kongs or something. Ooh. All right. Oh. Hello, hello, Cash Banuka. Good to see ya. That's a deep cut, Cash Banuka. Hooter the Owl? We don't even know what Hooter looked like. For those who don't know, Hooter the Owl was like, I think it was Greg Mayles. He shared a bunch of little design docs of like ideas that were scrapped from the first game, and one of them was an animal buddy called Hooter the Owl. There's a lot of owls in the Rare universe that seem to be scrapped. Like, Know It the Owl from 12 Tales. Hey, howdy, hey, Retro Lover, good to see ya. And Rex Tooth. Everybody's here, seems to be. Oh, that's cool how they reverse the challenge. Let's go visit Bazooka. What does he have to say? Good morning, Kitty. Brigadier Bazooka here. All present and correct, I see. Marvelous. I fought in the Crimean War, don't you know? But I've retired from the service along with Big Bessie. Who's Big Bessie? She's only the biggest and greatest cannon of all time. What a beauty. Have you seen Big Bessie? I haven't fired her for years. No ammunition, you see. Well, okay then. Does he say anything else? Yeah, just some ammo. Yeah. I'll find it. Demolition drain pipe. I remember the pipeline levels really killing me. Oh wait, no, this is a good one. This is a minecart. Or whatever this is. Toboggan. In a pipeline. It could happen. Oh, okay. I want to get that bonus. It's interesting how they introduced the bobsled in a non-snow level. Oh, worth it. Oh! Smooth. I wish more people would talk about the minecart, or yeah, the bobsled levels in this game, because they are the craziest that arguably, they're the craziest that the original series trilogy gets with the whole minecart idea. It's like you're holding on to the railways, going up and down. It's so much crazier than minecart madness. Oh, no, no. Oh dear. Saying hello to Zach Antley, Jetty Mark, good to see ya, Jez, EFB, Austin. A lot of people are taking time out of their day just to watch me play something. Feels good. Feels good. So what is, talking about the minecart levels in Donkey Kong, what is everybody's, for those who have played any of the Donkey Kong Country games, what is your favorite minecart level out of the entire series? And if you want to get like creative with it, tell me your favorite minecart level from each game. But I would say my favorite, I said this in my DKC Returns Tropical Freeze video, my favorite has to be Bombs Away, just because, oh wait, no, it might be Trunk Twister from Tropical Freeze, because, yeah, it's unlike any other minecart stage that we've had before, and it just does everything. It's not even like the most bombastic minecart stage, but it does things so differently where it's like, oh my goodness, this is beautiful. Like I said in the video, I'm not in the dark mines, I'm on a road trip in a buddy comedy where it's like, wow, I never knew that I wanted this from Donkey Kong. I never knew I would get that from Donkey Kong. But that's probably why it's my favorite minecart level, just on that alone. Oh, this is another good one. I forgot it was in this world. Oh, Prehistoric Path is a good one. All the ones in Returns are just like, whoa! It's like, you're gonna die! So many you're gonna die moments, and like, oh! It puts all the other ones to shame in just terms, like you're actually on a roller coaster. Part of me is very disappointed that the Universal Super Nintendo World minecart ride doesn't have a mole miner throwing bombs at you and destroying the track in front of you. So what are they scared of? They got the money. They could do it. Whoa! Sorry, I was looking at the chat there for a sec. No, Tim, I have not seen Back to the Future, but my brother has seen the entire trilogy, and I'm like, why did he watch it without me? Because that is another one of those 80s trilogies that has passed me by, but I really want to watch one of these days, and it'll happen. I hear nothing but good stuff about Back to the Future, so I'm excited to watch when I finally get around to it. Oh, I'm not gonna get that bear coin. There'll be many other. Oh. Let's see. Checking the chat. Let's see. Oh yeah, I saw the. I've seen a POV of that Universal ride, Mark, and yeah, it is cool, but it's like, oh man, it's over already? I've gone to places at Canada's Wonderland that are like twice that long, and are what's the word I'm looking for? That are even more exhilarating than that. Like, I went to Canada's Wonderland just this past summer, like early autumn, and I went on the mighty Canadian Mindbuster, for those who are familiar with that one, and that was a blast. Also known as the Spine Buster, because man, it is rickety, but man, it is a blast. And I'm not even that big a fan of roller coasters, like, at least historically speaking, where I did not like roller coasters growing up. But as time has gone on and I realize that I'm not gonna die on there, I've gotten more used to the idea of going on roller coasters. I still don't go on the ones that have giant loop-de-loops, but ones that don't have like super high drops, like, you know, intermediate roller coasters. Like, let's see, Wonderland has quite a few, like Vortex, the Mindbuster, a couple others like that, where it's like no super steep drops or loop-de-loops. I can handle that just fine. But I would totally ride a Donkey Kong roller coaster even if it had a loop-de-loop, because I mean, Donkey Kong just has that hold on me. It's like, of course I'm gonna do that. I'd be crazy not to. Oh wait, where am I? Oh, I forgot about that. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Sometimes in some levels they don't come back, but that's more the exception rather than the rule. Yeah, Ethan, that is the wooden roller coaster at Wonderland, the Mindbuster. Or maybe it's Wild Beast. No, I think it's Wild. Yeah, it's the Mindbuster. Yeah, totally, Mark. You gotta go out to Canada's Wonderland. That is a blast. It had been like 12 years since I had last been there. I went there for a high school trip in 2012. But yeah, it was great going back. It was so much fun. Oh, that's okay, Austin. Ain't no shame in that. Let's see. SMJ64, do I prefer the soundtrack of this version of the game or the GBA version? You see, that's a tough one because I don't know. Both soundtracks have their strong suits, but like there are some songs where I prefer them in the GBA version over the SNES one and vice versa. And sometimes I like the composition, but I don't like how it's used in a level. Like David Wise's version of the Treetops theme in this game. Like, it's a good song, but it doesn't really work with Ripsaw Rage. But I don't know. It's hard to say. Maybe this version overall is probably my favorite. Maybe because I know samples are used everywhere, but I like how this one, as far as I'm aware, doesn't use samples, and it's a little less distracting for me, where it's like, oh, I've heard that sample in One Piece, or the one that is used for, what's it called? Rockface Rumble. I heard that in a wolf documentary from National Geographic, and I was like, oh, that's weird. But again, samples are used all over the place. You can't slight anybody for using samples, but I'd say, yeah, maybe overall this version is probably my favorite, but they both have great soundtracks overall. what else was there? I'm trying to think. What was I gonna say? Come on. It's. Have I lost it? DKC2, DKC3. We're talking about soundtracks. I think I lost it. Sorry, but maybe it'll come back to me. Let's see. Looking at the chat. Oh, hold on. Let me just beat this first. There we go. Would I like to see more seasons of the Pokemon anime, released on Blu-ray? Absolutely, especially because, you know, a lot of episodes are... Wait, where am I? Okay. A lot of episodes on, of Pokemon are presented in HD, so it would be really nice if we could get something that wasn't standard definition for them. But I can complain about that stuff all day. Oh! Come on. All right. Let's see, looking at the, Hold on, I'm just gonna finish this level before I get back to the chat. Ooh. I think these might be the best factory levels in the trilogy, honestly. I didn't think that at the time, but... Oh yeah! That's what came back to me, where... Yeah, when it comes to what my favorite soundtrack between the two DKC3s are, I also really like the conversions done for Donkey Kong Land. Land 3, I should say, because Evelyn Novakovic, she converted her own soundtrack. Like the other two games, okay, Donkey Kong Country 1 was composed by David Wise, Evelyn Novakovic, and one song from Robin Beanland. And Donkey Kong Land was done by David Wise and Graham Norgate. DKC2 was David Wise, Land 2 converted by Grant Kirkhope, and DKC3 was mostly Novakovic with like 5 tracks by David Wise, and yeah, the entirety of Land 3, Donkey Kong Land 3, was converted by Evelyn Novakovic, and she did so well. I mean, she's a professional, so I'd be more surprised if she didn't do so well, but hearing her more atmospheric sounding tracks for DKC3 and then putting a Game Boy game where things are a little bit more like, they can't be like directly replicated properly without sounding like off on the Game Boy, so she made them sound a little more bombastic, and it's like, I think the compositions really stand out and make you appreciate them more, where it's like, oh man, there's a good beat on this one. I never really noticed that before with the Super Nintendo version, but the Game Boy version is really bringing that out. Really making me notice just how much is going on in this track, and I love it. You guys should give Land 3 soundtrack a listen if you haven't already. Yeah, I'm not gonna go over there. Oh. Oh. No! Why did I do that? Okay, let's take a quick look at the chat. Let's see. Yeah, I have seen, well, I haven't seen Ratchet and Clank Life of Pi, but I am aware of it, and yeah, it just showed up on a streaming service randomly. Very strange. I think it's one of the last times you can hear the original voice of Captain Quark, Jim Ward, as Captain Quark, which is, you know, he was great. He was great as Captain Quark. One of his best, one of my favorite roles of his. Okay, let's just get through this real quick. I don't want to keep you guys here all night. Ooh. Whew. All right. Sorry, Retro Lover, that is not on the agenda, a DK64 stream. I want to have fun doing this, and that does not sound like fun to me, personally speaking. A DK64 can be fun in places, but a super long stream? Nah, not for me, bro, not for me. Oh, this is a level I remember absolutely hating back in the day. I was like, oh my gosh, so slow. But I've come to, it's grown on me. Just a little bit. Poisonous Pipeline is the one I don't really like. No, that's not true, Retro Lover. Not because I'm Canadian, because there's a lot of Canadians watching the Super Bowl. It's because I have never ever cared about football. Or most sports, actually. I only watched, the only kind of sport that I ever got into was basketball and watching the Toronto Raptors back in like the mid-2000s. But then I realized that the Raptors like never won any playoff games or whatever. Oh wait, no, not because of that. It's because one of the announcers, the play-by-play announcers, his name was Chuck Swirsky, and I really liked him. He was such a dork, but when he left to do stuff for like the Chicago Bulls, I was like, okay, I'm done. And I only watched the Raptors again when they got into the playoffs in like 2019, and then after they won, I was like, okay, I have no more commitments. They won. I saw it. I saw history being made. So I don't need to watch them anymore. What are they gonna do? Call me when they win again. Oh, I understand the appeal of sports, like especially for video games based on it, like Mario Strikers. That brings out the animal in me. But yeah, I mean, I don't really like watching them myself, but I get the appeal. Just watching people do things where it's like, oh wow, I can't believe he did that. That's like impossible. But like, look at that. That's crazy. I kind of had that feeling when I saw the Olympics in 2010, and then like Canada won the gold. That was kind of cool to watch. I was like, wow, look at him go. Just the human spirit. Oh, Space Jam too. I mean, Space Jam is awesome. Yeah, actually, yeah, now that I think about it, I did go to like one Raptors game in 2011. Or, yeah, at the very end of 2011, and that was fun. And how they used to give you, if the Raptors scored 100 points, the home team would get free pizza from, sponsored by Pizza. Like, you could go to the Pizza, like, wherever you were, your respective Pizza, and then you could get, like, a free slice the next day. I was like, oh, that's really cool. If they scored, like, 100 points or more at a home game. I think, do they still, I'm not sure if they do that. I think they still have something where it's like the home team gets something cool the next day. But I remember going to a Blue Jays game, and I was bored out of my skull. The most interesting thing there was when a praying mantis showed up and was like on a seat close to us, and I thought that was the most interesting thing about that game. And we didn't even see who won at the end. It was just like, because it was going on for so long, I was like, whatever. And then the same thing happened at like a school field trip when we went to see the Blue Jays, and I think, yeah, definitely, I remember Teletoon was sponsoring the game, or had some sort of thing with them, because we all got like Teletoon swag, like pencils and rulers with the Teletoon logo from like 2007 on it, and there was like some Total Drama stuff in there and whatever. But yeah, we didn't see how that game ended either, because it was still the first inning and we had been there for like 3-4 hours, and I was, again, bored out of my mind. I was like, oh boy, what? Oh man, how am I gonna do this? Okay, I guess I'll just wing it, so to speak. What's down there? Do I want to go down there? I'll go down there. Whatever. Okay, fine. I didn't want to go down there anyway. It's boring down there. Yeah, this game is definitely slower paced than the original in a lot of places, especially in this kind of level. Okay. This is the one where I only get one shot at this. And I blew it! Do I dare rewind? Nah, I won't rewind. Oh wait, there's another one! No! Don't tell me that was okay. Why do they make me think that was like the one shot I had? Okay. I didn't think that would work. All right. Let's see. I will look at the chat after this, but I'm sure there's quite a few pressing matters to attend to after talking about sports ball for a while. I look in the corner of my eye and see something about fries, so I'll check that after I'm done here, which is right now. Let's see. Alejandro, yeah, we played Strikers Battle League for like an hour and we weren't really feeling it. That's a darn shame. Yeah, Ethan, you can jump and throw a Kong into barrels. It's really good in this game. Helps out with a lot of different bonuses. No, I don't mean Little Caesars Project X. It was actually Pizza. That is a brand we have up here. And that is exactly, we also have Little Caesars up here, but the catchphrase is not pizza, because we already have pizza. It's hot and ready. So yeah, sorry if that, I hope you're not confused by that. Let's see. What else was there? Have I watched Quest for Camelot? Yes, I had a teacher in college who worked on that movie because he wanted to. Oh, I actually have an interesting story about this, but I'll get back to that after I look at the chat a little bit more. Mark, you don't like pizza? That's interesting. I'm okay with pizza. It's not my favorite pizza. There's a local place out where I am that's, I think, is the cream of the crop, but it's a little expensive. We only do that on very special occasions. But I think pizza is all right. I think Little Caesars is like slop on cardboard if you don't eat it within the first 30 minutes. But let's see. Canadian maple syrup, speaking as a Canadian, it's all right. It's not the best thing. I prefer the artificial stuff over the real stuff any day in terms of just flavor, but that's just me. Let's see. Oh yeah, what was my what was I gonna say? Yes, I've seen Quest for Camelot, and when I went into college for animation, I had a teacher who was an animator for. Oh, hold on. I just need to see what Chaos is saying. Oh boy. So yes, I had a teacher who worked on Quest for Camelot because, let's see, Warner Brothers, I think they had like Canadian divisions, or they worked with Canadian studios out back in the day, and he wanted to work, like he was working on Quest for Camelot so he could work on the Iron Giant. But then when he heard that Warner Brothers was just gonna put out Quest for Camelot, and it was just gonna be like, we know this movie's not very good, we're just gonna dump it out and not really care about the quality or whatever. He was like, you know what, I don't need this. So he just, he didn't get to work on the Iron Giant, but he still had his integrity. Or at least that's what I remember him telling me. But he did work on Space Jam. Yeah, he worked on Space Jam and Quest for Camelot. All right. Oh boy. Oh boy. Was Ed, and Eddie big in Canada? Well, I can tell you, there are so many people who did not grow up in Canada who will tell you that it did not air in Canada, but as someone who grew up in Canada, I will tell you that I watched it a lot in Canada. It was never as big as it was in America. Like, I had no idea it went on for as long as it did. Like, we stopped airing it after like the first 4 seasons for some reason. I don't know why, but we just did. But I do remember watching Ed, and Eddie. And it aired up until like, it aired from like 1999 to 2003. So yeah, I have commercials on VHS tapes showing that it aired in like 2002, 2003. So yeah, don't let anybody gaslight into thinking that we only got the first season or we never got it at all. Even Canadian like mutuals, like colleagues of mine were like, yeah, Ed and Eddie didn't air up here. It's like, what? Did you even watch Teletoon? Evidently not. Yeah, I was on Teletoon. Mark, yeah. Oh boy. Actually, Game Boy Punk, if you haven't seen my Donkey Kong Country cartoon video, it was made by French people in France, I should say. and the Canadians helped out. It started in France, and then, yeah, a France-Canada production. Oh boy, I'm doing terribly here. But yeah, France came up with the initial concept, and then we came on board after they did some things that were very strange. I don't want to spoil it for people who haven't seen my video yet, but definitely give it a watch if you want to find out the history of the show, because I think it's pretty interesting. Oh. Oh boy. I hate this bit. Whoa. Come on, one more. Oh! Oh! Okay, one more. One more should do it. Kong's win does not compute. Oh, I skipped him. Oops. Nice. Okay, let's check the chat real quick. Kiddy Kong is just DK in terms of playstyle. He's more like a mix of Diddy and DK. Like, he's heavier than Dixie and can take out Crumples, the big blue Kremlings, but he's got the mobility of Diddy Kong, where he's actually pretty quick on his feet. He holds his barrels in front of him, and he's got a quicker cartwheel than Dixie does. Let's see. DKTV is weird. That is not tied to the show. That is just a France thing. Let's see. Okay, so let's head on. Let's check out some of the Brothers Bear around the area. See if they have anything to say. Ah, hello there, Kitty. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Bramble, the famed botanist. I'm glad those horrible machines are destroyed. Perhaps my beautiful flowers can start to grow again now. Okay, where's that I know there's a flower around here somewheres. Let's see, why is Kitty so hated? Because he's a baby, and everybody hated that baby, as Cotton Hill would once said. Whoa, hey! You found 2 skis! Awesome! I've now got all the... Oh, wait right there, Kitty, while I get you my latest and greatest boat yet. Bonkers! I've built in a cool turbo feature that'll be sure to take you to new heights. Just press Y. Hated a baby? Exactly. Yeah, everybody hated that baby. Let's see if I can get up there. I think this is how you do it. Yeah. X, X, B, B, A, Y. B-A-Y. Oh yeah, everyone hated the Ice Age baby too. That baby was not conventionally adorable. But he was conventionally annoying, so he had nothing going for him. I sound terrible, I'm sorry, but I don't make the rules. Wasn't there a flower somewhere? For Bramble? Oh, I started on PlayStation 2, Well, actually, no, I started on Super Nintendo, but I was a Sony kid throughout most of the 2000s. But, yeah, I can understand why that might mess you up a little bit. Let's see. No, Kitty was going to be in Donkey Kong Racing alongside Ellie, the elephant. But, yeah, we haven't seen him since. Well, no, we saw Ellie in Donkey Konga, a horrible sprite of her, a three-frame animated sprite. But yeah, I'd like to see them again. Okay, here we go. I think K3 might be my favorite world. I don't know. But this is where I was like, okay, this is actually pretty cool. The music helps out a lot too. And the visuals, like, my goodness. Some people say DKC is outdated looking. I don't know what they're talking about. It still looks pretty great to me. And this is coming from someone who did not grow up with DKC 2 and 3. I'm still blown away by just like how this all looks. I still think it looks really nice. Oh, this one. This one, we might be here a while, folks. I know there's a legitimate way to do it, but I can never figure it out. I always have my own way of figuring it out, and it's never failed me. Ha! There we go. Nice. Whoa! he's on a mission. Whoa! No, I need to see what's over here. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with how Kitty plays. He feels good to control. It's just that he's a big, dumb baby. Whoa! I wasn't so lucky that time. Oh, do I dare? Do I dare? Yes! All right. Let's see, check in the chat. My favorite world in the Donkey Kong Country series. I don't know. That's a good question. I'm going back to a Tropical Freeze again, and I'm thinking about Juicy Jungle, where they took the factory aesthetic, and they mixed it with the jungle aesthetic, and I was like, wow, this is awesome. Oh, no, I saw something down there, and my trajectory was off, so I'm gonna off myself. It's a serious problem. I did it again! So I'm just gonna, die again. All right, there we go. Third time's the charm. Yeah, I wasn't sure if that toboggan question was a joke or not, but is that a Canadian thing? I guess it's. Am I the only one who says toboggan here? Does everyone else say sled? I thought toboggan was a pretty universal thing. Oh wait, no, that's this level. Tearaway toboggan? Well, it's a legitimate question. I won't slight you for asking that, but. I love this ski lodge aesthetic. It's like, who's in those little houses? Oh boy. A beanie? You mean like the little hat with the helicopter thing on it? All right, we're in a groove now. Yeah. All right. I call them toques, Alejandro. No, I know that's not what the steel barrel is for. Oops. I'll let Dixie get this one. She did all the hard work. Let's see, EFB, why are the two soundtracks different? It's because, let me see, I might as well answer this before I get into the level. It's because David Wise, when he came back to do the soundtrack, no, originally they were going to use the Super Nintendo soundtrack, but it's very bassy and a lot of low registering sounds, and it would not sound good coming out of a Game Boy Advance. If people thought that the original two soundtracks didn't sound great coming out of a GBA, DKC3 would have suffered the most, and like it would have taken too long. And David Wise, he came back to do the music this time. It wasn't him in the first two, and he only had 6 weeks to put together a soundtrack. And he was like, you know what? Making a new soundtrack will be a lot quicker than trying to convert the old one. And yeah, that's what he did. And he used, a lot of samples and a lot of other things, and he managed to make that soundtrack in 6 weeks. And there was a vague hope to maybe put both soundtracks in the game, but yeah, a pipe dream. Let's see. Oh, thank you for the super chat, Retro Lover. Dixie does not have beautiful eyes. Those are terrible eyes. Are you kidding me? I don't like those eyes. Let's see. Do I think I'll have another Canadian cartoons video? There are definitely a few more Canadian cartoons that I would like to talk about. Like nothing set in stone just yet, but I would like to talk about the raccoons again in more detail one of these days, because I really like that show. Like, I grew up not thinking too much about it, but it wasn't until I grew up and became an adult where I was like, wow, this is a really good show with a lot of good messages. Something I can really get behind, and I'm dead. Let's see, Boba Fett, do I think I'll do videos on retrospectives on episodes and cartoons under a theme? Let's see. I feel like I could. I've had ideas for stuff like that, but yeah, maybe. I won't promise anything, but that is an interesting idea. You're pulling my leg, Mark. You're kidding me. Your mom's cousin is Kevin Gillis? You might have to, I might have to DM you on Blue Sky later and ask I want to see if I can interview that guy. Oh, never mind. I guess I'm on my own. But that's still cool, though. That is really cool. Let's see, because I just got, oh boy. Any other Canadian cartoons? Yeah, Austin, I have quite a few in mind, but I won't spill the beans on them just yet, but yeah, I did say the raccoons, and I feel like I will talk about the raccoons at some point. I don't know when, but yeah, I'll be that guy. Tintin. I need to watch Tintin. I'm actually kind of interested in that. And there are other shows that I am going to, where I will be talking to people who worked on those shows. Like, there's some more interviews coming along. Like, nothing set in stone again just yet, but I would like to talk to a few people who have worked on shows like Tintin and the Raccoons and stuff from the 80s, 90s, and onwards. Okay, how am I gonna do this? Okay, I got it. The memory just disappears. I can't stand that. And see, now it's okay. All right, 20, even 20. Let me just check at the chat real quick. Liza Minnelli, sweet lord. Will I interview people who worked on Pepper Ann? Well, I mean, I don't even know where to start, but that would be cool if I could find somebody. Let's see. Sorry, I'm looking at the chat right now. Carl the Collector. Okay, I'll have to give that a look, Austin. Interesting. Let's see. Okay, let me just get a little further in the level before I look at the chat again. Yeah, I've seen Kathleen Wilhoit on Cameo, but that's the thing. Cameo costs money. if there's a free alternative, I'd love to try it. It's gotten me this far, but maybe I'll get desperate. Who knows? But no, I love Kathleen Wilhoit. I love her voice. It's just one of the most unique voices I've ever heard in animation. Well, that's the idea, Retro Lover. Like, with time, hopefully this could be another way to, you know, a little side hustle. But for now, we're just having fun. I said, like, I'll beat DKC3 and then I'll take things from there, see where I want to go with this and how I'll go about it. Biggest film and or game disappointments? Let's see. Ratchet and Clank the movie was pretty awful. I went to go see that in the theater. I was so stoked to see it, and by like a third of the way in, I was like, oh god, this is bad. This is bad. I didn't walk out on the film. I stayed till the end, but that was terrible. And I was like, I remember when the Sly Cooper movie was also announced, and I was like, oh man, I don't even want to think about what they'll do to Sly. So I'm glad we didn't get a Sly movie, because if the Ratchet and Clank movie was anything to go by, I want to keep Perry alive. If the Ratchet and Clank movie was anything to go by, the Sly Cooper movie would have had me in a fit of rage. Like, inconsolable rage. Okay. Gotta keep Perry alive. I'll look at the chat after. Perry is a little bit more important to me right now. You understand. He's Perry. 2 lives. Oh! Genuine fear. Nah. Let's see. Oh yeah, Kipper, I remember that one, Lemington. Let's see. Yeah, Mighty Number 9 sucked. But, you know, what was it? We got Mega Man 11 out of it, so, you know, these things happen for a reason. Oh, I'll be right with you, folks. Just give me 1 second. Brief intermission. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. thought I heard a raccoon outside. Maybe he wanted to offer me a peanut butter sandwich or something. Let's see. Mark says Fan 4 Stick was the only movie you've ever nearly walked out on. Yeah, I've heard that movie was really, really bad. I am in no hurry to see that. Let's see, was the game version of it better for you? Yeah, Ratchet & Clank the game was a lot better. It's still not my favorite Ratchet & Clank game, but it was actually entertaining, unlike the film it was based on. Let's see, do I have a favorite Canadian voice actor? I don't know if I can't pick favorites. It's like choosing who your favorite child is, but maybe I can think of somebody who I admire the work of a heck of a lot. And again, that's a lot of people, but I don't know. Maybe some of the people that I can think of off the top of my head, there was Dan Hennessy, who passed away in like 2024, but he was an excellent actor. Let's see, who else is there? I'm just thinking of the older guys, but John Stalker is another good one. He was Toad in the Mario cartoon. He was in Babar as Basil, Beastly and Care Bears. And he still acts today. He's almost like 80 years old, but he's still got the chops. Would I rather work at Nintendo or Rare? Neither, actually. That's why I haven't pursued it. I especially wouldn't want to work at Rare in the 90s because that place was nuts in terms of just like the workload and how much you had to do just to get a game out. You can say Frank Welker, Boba Fett. We all know who Frank Welker is. But yeah. Eerily similar. Cal Dodd is great too. He was in the Scott Pilgrim Takes Off Netflix show in like just a background character, and I'm like, you got Wolverine for that? What's wrong with you guys? I respectfully disagree, Pac-Man fan, because there's some great games from the Microsoft era. Like, ask anybody about Sea of Thieves who really loves Sea of Thieves, and they love it. I've seen people get married in Sea of Thieves. They love it so much. But one of my personal favorites from the Microsoft era is Jetpack Refueled, which I feel like I could stream on here because that is a lot of fun. That's just classic arcade goodness. Much better than the original Jetpack. Well, the show was done in the 60s, so yeah, it makes sense. Ooh. Oh yeah, I like Conquer Live and Reloaded as well. I think, in terms of gameplay, it's better than the original. Because it gets rid of a lot of stuff that I just did not like about the original in terms of like control. Or, let's see, Conquer breathing underwater. It's actually a lot more lenient, instead of like an actual squirrel dying underwater. Or the whole stuff like getting the bees. It actually tells you how many bees you have to get. Or cash, where it's like, okay, here's 3 in the area, and here's what you've gotten, here's what you haven't gotten. The original was very, very vague about it. And the only reason I ever knew where to go was because I watched other people do it. But Live and Reloaded gets rid of all that stuff and makes for, oh yeah, the shooting controls. They're so much better in Live and Reloaded, where it's like, I actually want to like shoot zombies and teddies. It actually makes the Ward spooky chapters fun to play through. Oh well. Oh, I'm sure Frank Welker knows that he knows how old he is, and he knows that, you know, everybody gets replaced at some point. He wasn't the original Scooby. So when they cross that bridge, they'll cross that bridge when they get to it. Sure, it'll be sad. But you know, that's just how these things go. We can only hope that Frank Welker continues to play Scooby for as long as he wants to. And yeah, that's all you can ask as an actor. To have a really good career, and he was Freddy since 1969. Most people would be like, the fact that he's still doing it now shows how much he enjoys playing the character. That's it? 2 bear coins? That was the big hubbub for that hidden banana? Yeah, some people don't like the visuals, and I mean that's up to their interpretation. They can not like the visuals or whatever, but and there's some. Oh, hold on, this is fun. Come on, come on, come on. There you go, there you go, there you go. That is so cool. They didn't have to do this, but they're like, hey, wouldn't it be awesome if... Yeah, what was I saying about Live and Reloaded? Yeah. Oh boy, never mind. I can't say it's in the cards, Pac-Man fan, but who knows? Again, I won't promise anything, but it's not in the cards right now. Okay, let me just get through this real quick before I get back to the chat. Whoa. Just blaze through this. I've had enough exploring. I just want to get through this level. No crack shots. That's it. Okay. Okay. Awesome. All right. Let's see, checking the chat real quick. Let's see. Oh, hey there, Petronius. Hope you didn't disappear before I could say hi back. Good to see you. Let's see. Yeah, I want Me TV Tunes available here too, Mark. I would watch the heck out of that. Are you kidding me? The whole Joy-Con thing, Ethan? Yeah, I figured that thing out, but now that I found my Pro Controller charger, I don't have to do that ever again. So hopefully I won't. And I could have just taken my Joy-Cons and put them up to that, you know, that little Joy-Con controller thingy that you just put them in, but I was too stupid to realize that you could do that. Oh, thanks, Petronius. I'm glad you enjoyed my sick gamer strats. Feels pretty good to be able to keep up with the chat and still do cool things like that at the same time. Interesting questions, Pac-Man fan, but I have to say I don't have interesting answers. The answer is neither, because yeah, no. No, thank you. I'd rather be neither. That sounds like a lot of hard work, and I already work hard enough. Yeah, I barely know anything about those guys, Mark. Like, who are they again? I've always loved levels also that have, you know, just a unique enemy that don't show up anywhere else, and the Lemguins are one of those, and I'm like, what are these guys? If you see, their official renders are terrifying, by the way, but in-game, they look a lot cuter. And I like how you could just sit on top of their little hole here and just kill them forever. It's so surreal. Well, maybe it's not surreal now that we have the Snowmads, but yeah, penguins in Donkey Kong was something like, what? What is this? But I'm used to the idea now. No, the enemies didn't start getting brainwashed until Returns, and only in Returns. We all know that. That was the Tikis. What am I doing? Let's try it again. Ha! Nice, nice. Interesting theory. Interesting theory, Pac-Man fan. I like that. Ah. Okay, let's go meet the man himself, Bleak. Oh wait, where's... Did I miss one of the bears? I think we come back later. Oh yeah, I saw their, yeah, Retro Kid is doing a Bobby's World thing. I used to, yeah, I got a lot of their products back in the day, like, when I say back in the day, maybe a few years ago, but nothing's really speaking to me at this moment. Most of it is like American nostalgia, I feel. Or like, I feel like they're just getting the easy targets for nostalgia. Like the YTV collection and Reboot collection is gone. Stuff that I really cared about isn't there anymore. And let's just say, like, them prices and for what you get out of it, I feel like it could be better. I just love how Kitty is just swaying from side to side. Come on, I can get him, I can get him. There's like some King K. Rool stuff going on here. Whoa! Oh, come on. There we go. Okay, where do we go next? Barter Swap Shop. Let's give it a go. Well, good day to you, Kongs. How are you? The name's Barter. Whoops, have you seen me washers? That posing funky fella has been acting a bit weird lately. I'd swear he's been working on some super secret project, but I reckon it's just some silly pipe dream. What a mess I must be in, but what's the point of worrying if you can't tell? I'm just gonna check. Yeah, I know there's a Brothers Bear in K3. Let's see. There he is. That's not a secret, it's just weird. My word, how on earth did you find me up here? Well, never mind about that. My name's Blizzard. I've been up here for weeks getting ready for my attempt to conquer K3. It looks like I'm gonna miss my best friend Blue's birthday. Say, could you do me a favor, Kongs? It's no problem. That's great. Could you take him this present for me, please? I'd be ever so grateful. Let's see. Whee! Okay, let's head to... Actually, let's save first. Oh, they're all looking like early banjo designs. Memblish, Mamble, Schwerble. 45%. Not bad, not bad. Okay, let's give Blue his present. present for me? Oh, thank you, Kongs. You've really made my day. Let's have a look inside. This is the only time you get to hear Blue's theme sped up. Oh, it's a bowling ball. Well, it's far too heavy for me. I know. Why don't you have it, Kongs? Let's see. Fancy a game of Pass the Parcel? I just wanted to see if he would say that. Because I looked up, it's like, what the heck is Pass the Parcel? And I find out it's a game in the UK. And I remember seeing an episode of Bluey where they played it. And it was very interesting. So yeah, I can see why things could get really hectic with a game like that. Out of curiosity, what made you stream on YouTube instead of Twitch? Yeah, it was the built-in audience. I asked a friend of mine what would be the course of action for streaming, and they suggested, it's like, well, on YouTube, the one big thing you have is an audience. So I was like, yeah, that's one thing. So, I mean, I could probably stream on both, but I do have an audience on YouTube, and I know not everybody was going to be watching these, but yeah, I do have that going for me, because a lot of people don't. Have I ever played Jak and Daxter? Yes, I have, man, AT. I talked about them early on in a lot of my earlier videos. I played Jak 1. I thought it was good. I hate Jak 2. Can't stand it. I hate it. It's one of the only... Oh, no, I can't stand it. I beat that game completely. Well, not 100% completion, but I don't like that game at all. Do not like it at all. It asks for way too much. And the artificial difficulty, I do not like it. Jak 3, I liked a little bit more, but man, Jak 2 left such a bad taste in my mouth. I jokingly said if I ever get to like 50,000 subscribers, I will talk about Jak 2 in disgusting detail. But that would mean I would have to play it again. And I am in no hurry to play Jak 2 unless I get something out of it. It's like, what's in it? Just like Jak would say in Jak 2, what's in it for me? It's like, if you're gonna make me talk about Jak 2, I expect something out of this. I'm not just gonna do it out of the goodness of my heart. I've been places, man. That game has destroyed me. Oh, well, that's very kind, Lokito, but you know, whatever. I'm not here for the subscribers. I'm here just because I want to have a good time and talk about stuff and have people listen to me ramble on about the things that I enjoy. Oh, no kidding, it's got a debug mode. Huh, still not gonna play Jak 2. But that is cool. This level is not one of my favorites either. I mean, I'm doing okay so far, but if I ever did a toughest run, oh, that would kill me. I don't even need that coin. What do I need that coin for? I'm not beating this 105%. I do like the copter enemies though, and I especially love how Payon brought copter back for Donkey Kong Barrel Blast. I was like, okay, that's inspired, that's kind of cool. Whoa. And there's something about this color scheme in the cave, like, I mean, it's kind of cool, but there's an overabundance of orange and brown, and it's almost like sickly to me after a while. I don't want to be here for any longer than I have to be. Where am I? Where am I? Oh, well, I'm flattered you think that, Mark. Yeah, I'd like to see more Canadian people out there too. Like when I made the detour video that came out of Rage, where it's like, why is no one talking about Teletoon Detour? I gotta be the one to do it? Really? There were millions of Canadians who grew up watching Teletoon Detour back in the day, and no one's gonna talk about it? What, are y'all scared? So yeah, I came out swinging, where it's like, all right, all you so-called Canadians, let me show you how it's done. Have I played Mario vs. Donkey Kong? Yes, I have. I played it via the 3DS from the Ambassador. That was the first place I played it, the Ambassador program, and I thought that was pretty awesome. Really good game. Let's see. Have I ever played Daxter? Nope, I haven't really played a lot of PSP stuff, but I hear good things about Daxter. Let's see. Yeah, no, they're not a spiritual successor to Crash Bandicoot, the Jack games, Sammy. Oh! They are 3D platformers. Well, at least the first one is predominantly a 3D platformer like Banjo-Kazooie or Banjo-Tooie. The other ones have more shooter elements put in them. And Jak 2 has a little bit of Tony Hawk, a little bit of GTA. I was not a big fan. I can see why some people were, because that's where a lot of stuff was going at the time, but having played it in like 2012 or whatever, not for me. Am I into any superhero media? Absolutely. Maybe not as much as your average comic book nerd, but I do enjoy my comic book adaptations and things like that every now and then. I would say Batman is the big one. Which I really only got into like the late 2010s and then onwards. I love Batman, Ninja Turtles, some Spider-Man stuff every now and then. I recently saw Superman the movie from 1978 for the very first time at the beginning of the year, and I was blown away. It was such a good movie. Christopher Reeve is endlessly charming as Superman. He was so good. So good. And a friend of mine, Microphone, he might be watching this later. If he is, hello. He sent me for Christmas Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow, which James Gunn is turning into a movie, and I thought that was a really good read as well. And I've also kept up with the Harley Quinn cartoon from 2019. I'd like to see what Creature Commandos is about, but yeah, I don't follow every superhero show. There's quite a few that just fall off, that aren't even on my radar, or I'm like, I'm not gonna watch that. Like, She-Hulk, like, I didn't watch that. But yeah, or whatever's going on, like Marvel's, I don't keep up with everything. Oh boy. Oh yeah, I did see the Dark Knight trilogy and the Sam Raimi Spider-Man trilogy. And the Spider-Man Tom Holland, we'll call it the Tom Holland trilogy. I saw that too, and I really liked all of them. Oh, this level's making me sleepy. I gotta get out of here. Oh boy, I'm starting to lose it. Okay, I need to focus. Oh. There's no easy way out of this. Okay, okay. Oh. Okay, okay. Lots of hidden items in this game where it's like, ooh, there's a hidden bunch of bananas here. Sometimes that's cool, other times I'm like, that's just obnoxious. Come on, I'm almost there, come on. Oh boy. Oh, I refuse to die. I am not dying here. Again. Oh. Oh, no, 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 no. I'm done. I'm done. Yeah, Batman the Animated Series. Yeah, I first saw that in 2019, and Mask of the Phantasm I saw last year for the first time. Great stuff. Am I gonna stream the Retro Studios DKC games? Maybe later on, but that's not on the, it's not immediate. That's not what I was thinking of doing next. But, maybe as time goes on, I don't know, because, you know, those games are a lot longer than these ones, and, very time-consuming in comparison, but maybe if, you know, the whole streaming thing goes well and people like what I do, maybe I could do that. Wait, why am I leaving? I thought maybe there was a Brothers Bear somewhere around here. Benny's chairlifts. Okay, Benny is interesting. Good day, Crazy Dixie. My name is Benny. Me and my brother Bjorn run the chairlifts in this region. My lift will never break down. You can be sure of it. Would you like to be using the chairlift? I'll walk, thanks. No, well maybe, okay, later then. Okay. Okay, not him, not him. Okay, strap yourself in and away you go. Look at that. That's nice. Just look at her. She's just sitting there. Confused cliffs. Another great cliff level. Look at that. Just the foliage, the flora. It looks so good. It almost looks edible, like lettuce or something. Oh boy. Sorry, looked at the chat. Yeah, Brian, that is weird, isn't it? Oh. Oh boy, okay. I keep looking over to the chat for like 1 second. Okay, I wasn't looking at the chat that time. That was just me just being bad. Okay, let's see if I can blaze through this. Hey there, Spencer. Good to see ya. Yeah. I think I'm doing pretty well so far. Maybe I could get through DKC3 tonight. I don't know. Like, what time is... Yeah, it's not even 9 o'clock yet. Maybe. Or maybe I'll save the Lost World for another day. But we'll see, we'll see. We'll take it one level at a time. Okay, maybe I won't get to the Lost World tonight. Oh, you didn't miss much, Boba Fett. I'm just sucking at this level. Yeah, doing this in toughest, well, for lack of a better term, would be tough. Oh boy. I never learn. Okay, where are they coming from this time? This way? Okay. Note to self, don't hug the top of the screen. No, 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 no! Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on! Nice. 9 p.m. isn't late. I miss the days when 9 p.m. was late. It felt cooler to stay up and watch cartoons at night. Now it's just boring. It's like, oh, more work. I mean, I'm not complaining about work, but you know what I mean. I wish there was stuff on. It's like, I know we have streaming and all that, but I miss the days when someone would curate a block for me so I didn't have to do the work. Sometimes it's alright to be lazy about watching TV. I don't want to have to make a pilgrimage every night where I'm like, what am I gonna watch? I know those copters are coming. Nope. I miss the days when, well, I mean, I guess there's a little bit of a privilege for me working from home, but I miss the days when waking up, I had a reason to wake up at 7 in the morning. Because it used to be because there was like something cool on and I could watch it and then get my day started. But now it's just like, there's nothing on anymore on Saturday mornings. It's like not even there. I have a public access channel that shows like Saturday morning cartoons like Rocky and Bullwinkle and Scooby-Doo. And I love Rocky and Bullwinkle, and I'm like, okay, I'll get up for that, but they can't even get that right. The public access oh boy. The channel is almost always down. And it's like, I know it's public access, but like, come on, if you can't even keep the channel going, why even have it in the first place? That's like having a YouTube channel. It's like, yeah, it's free, but just because, you know, tend to it, please. Don't let it fall apart. It's like, do your job. I know it's public access and all that, but do your job. Yeah, live streams have that similar feel. Oh man, is it even worth going over that trail of bananas? Okay, I gotta focus. That much is obvious. What? Why are they doing that stuff? Why are they getting fancy with the barrel blast here? Oh man. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh please, no! Okay, fun's over. The aesthetic has officially worn thin. Let's just get through this. I'm losing it. I am losing it. What? Okay. Okay, let's just get through this real quick. I've been saying that for like 5 minutes. Let's just get through this real quick. I do like how the music just starts off from the middle instead of starting all over again. I feel a little less insane. Nope, not going after that one. Oh, okay, okay. Nope, not going after that one either. I know your game, and I'm not falling for it. Oh. No, not gonna get it. Oh, stay away from me. Oh no. No. Is that it? No. Oh, just, oh please. No! Okay. I'm not letting this beat me. Oh, I was doing so good. Oh. Now I'm starting to screw up on things that I wasn't screwing up on before. Oh. I hope y'all are having as much fun as I am. Oh no. Oh man. Barney, my pebbles! Don't get me started on Fruity Pebbles, Mark. Okay, I wish I had Kitty with me right now. So he could take the blow for me. Oh man. Okay. It's gotta be it. Oh, that's mean. Nah, I don't need it that bad. That's reward enough. Hold on, folks, I will be right back. Talk amongst yourselves and all that, and I will see you in just a second. Okay, we're back. I didn't miss anything, did I? Okay, I really like this level. This is definitely one of the most beautiful things Super Nintendo has ever put out. Like, my goodness. And that sound, oh, so good. Like, I'm just mesmerized. Let's see. I love the background. Look, it's just that blue coral just going all wavy and stuff. Ah. Puts me at ease, man. Puts me at ease. I'm still thinking about that glitch from yesterday in the with the Nibla, the fish, and then Kitty turned into like Santa Claus or whatever. He had like this Santa Claus looking color scheme. I've never seen anything like that playing DKC3. That was terrifying. I'm glad I caught that on stream. Oh boy. Oh, come on, I can do this. I can do this. I can get this done before 9 o'clock, before I have to start getting ready for bed. I'm glad it's Super Bowl Sunday, because ordinarily Bob's Burgers would be on at 9 and I'd be like, I have to tune in to watch that every Sunday night, new episode. But I'm like, I can stream a little longer this Sunday because nothing's going on. Arguably, I don't think there's any question, DKC3 is the best looking game out of the original trilogy. Like, again, look at aquatic coral capers. Look at any of the water levels from Donkey Kong Country 1. And then, oh, pardon me. Yeah, and then look at a level from, look at this level. And it's like, the difference is almost night and day, almost literally. It's like, whoa, this is what they can do with the Super Nintendo when they really figure out the hardware. It's like people in 1996 must have been blown away by how this looked. If they didn't care about the N64. I almost wish there was a whole game that just looked like this on Super Nintendo. The more I think about it, I'm like, I just need more of this aesthetic. Oh, absolutely. This looks a heck of a lot better than Mario 64. Are you kidding me? But just everybody at the time was like, it's Super Nintendo. Mario 64 is the new hotness right now. But it's like, guys, you're missing some of the best stuff ever. Visually at the time. Like, ever, ever, ever. Project Dream never came out, so that doesn't count. This is a game that actually released. Not denying that it didn't look good, but we're talking about games that actually came out for the Super Nintendo. Which way to go? I just love this maze where it's like, I just want to explore more of this world. I don't mind getting lost here. I want to get lost here. Ah, so good. What a good level. What a good level. I'm sure the new Smurfs movie will do just fine. That's how they've always been. Oh, here's Bjorn. This guy's interesting. For real this time. Oh, hello! How are you, Dixie, my fine? How are you, my fine furry Dixie? I'm Bjorn, Benny's brother. I'm afraid my chairlift is broken. I lent my number 6 wrench to someone and they didn't return it to me. Okay. I will be back. Trials of Mana. Yeah, I've only played the remake. Again, gifted to me by my friend Microphone. But, yeah, the Super Nintendo version looked really interesting. Oh, here we go. The animal antics of DKC3, except it's not hair-pullingly infuriating. And not quite as epic, but still pretty cool. Oh, not you again. These copters. No, Rex Tooth, I won't forget. I appreciate your concern. Look at that. We haven't seen the animals actually, like, we haven't seen the Kongs on the animals. Or at least on Guard, where it's like, oh, that's what it would look like. Okay. Because it's just gotten to the point where you just transform into the animals. The Kongs are almost unnecessary by this point. Oops. No, I got you, Guard. There you go. We're good, we're good. Am I missing anything over here? I don't need those bananas. I just want to see Ellie and Squitter. No, Ellie and Guard in the same place at the same time. Because I just think this is super cool. Have we ever seen two animal buddies on screen at the same time? Look at that. I get a kick out of that, if you couldn't tell. I don't know, whatever fits the level, Christopher. Sometimes you transform into them, other times you ride them. No rhyme or reason. No, Ellie, don't disappear from memory, please. No, she's gone. That's just a hologram on guard. We all know that. Those in the know, that's just, yeah, just a hologram. No, Tyler, I haven't played the Oddworld games. I've heard good things about them, but nope, never have. Yeah. No. There we go. All is right with the world. Copters just can't be killed by nothing. Whoa, the frame rate, look at that. Whoa. Yes, I'm looking very much forward to the Looney Tunes movie coming out. I've been waiting like 2 years. I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm gonna support that, go see it in the theaters on day one. I want to see how much that movie makes, because it deserves all the money. Yeah, look at how happy Squitter is. Come on, we can get up there. Don't think I can't do it again, guy. Okay, let's do it. Okay. No, okay. I can do this. Kitty can do this. He is more than capable. Ah. Howdy there, Chris. And yeah, this is so much better than the Super Bowl. Okay, I'll do one more swanky sideshow. Schwanky sideshow. No age restriction for this game, young Kongs. Just pay up and have yourself a ball. Let's say head to head. Give up now and save your money. Uh-oh. No, I can do this. You bet I'm gonna try again. I'm not gonna leave like that. I need my dignity back. At last, I'm out of retirement. Now I'll make a monkey out of you. He's not kidding. Okay. See you later, Christopher. Thanks for joining us today. Very nice of you. I've heard good things about Transformers 1. The only Transformers movie I've seen is the original. And again, I don't have any stake in the Transformers franchise, but I still thought that movie was a lot of fun. But maybe I'll give Transformers 1 a watch one of these days. Oh, I'm not losing to this old fart again. Come on, I can do this. I got this. I got this. It's all me. It's all me. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. 3 more. 3 more. 3 more. Here we go. There we go. Get out of my tent now, you cheeky ape. What did I tell your parents? They're just shuffling. I think you've played this game before, haven't you? Eh. Yeah, the best we got, Mark, is like looking up old VHS recordings, and I still think that's really cool. People uploading Saturday morning blocks from like the 80s and the 70s and the early 90s as well. And it's just cool to see what other people were watching back then. And sometimes I think, man, well, I would have been a totally different person if I had been in that era. Maybe I would have complained about stuff a lot more. But no, it's still cool. I'm glad I can still experience it in some fashion. Especially with the hindsight that we have now. Where it's like, man, a lot of these shows were not very good. Well, I don't want to say that. I don't want to sound mean. I thought there was a secret down there, full disclosure. Yeah, Kids WB was the bomb. It was so good. So much fun. Way more fun than, and since I didn't really have Kids WB in my regular cable package, whenever I did get to see it, like going to my grandparents or whatever, it was always like super special where it's like, oh man, it's that block with like Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! And Jackie Chan and they're doing stuff together in commercials and ads. This is so cool. I don't get to see this usually on like YT. Well, YTV sometimes did that, but no, Kids WB went above and beyond for that. So that was always fun. It's hilarious, like, oh, Kids WB is like, it was just cable for Americans, and I guess some other people, depending on the cable package they had, but for me, it felt special. Even though it was like, in America, so, oh, you can get this and you don't even need cable. You just get it on the antenna. It's like, really? Wow. You were getting all this high quality stuff? You were getting The Batman from 2004 and you didn't even need cable to watch it? That's insane to me. Animaniacs, Pokemon, The Batman, Batman and Superman from the 90s. All these high quality shows were made at a time where it's like you don't need cable to watch this. As long as you got an antenna and a good reception, you can see some like award-winning animation right here. The highest quality stuff. The cream of the crop is on Kids WB. Well, of course I did Retro Lover because it was cool. I liked it a lot. So sue me. Actually, don't sue me. I don't have cash. Yeah, I wouldn't say bad either. Like, again, there are there's shows from the 80s that I think are really good, like The Raccoons, where, again, a lot of shows in the 80s were predominantly made to sell toys. And I mean, there's a lot of shows now where it's like, they're selling a product because that's how it works. But back then it was like, yeah, here's an action figure, buy the action figure. But something like The Raccoons was not really about that, and they were about telling like just good, interesting stories, and that surprised me. But yeah, there's good stuff in every era. Whoa. I do like the purples here. These are really cool. Almost like Kool-Aid or something. Any update on set sale for candy? Nope, I haven't heard anything. But yeah, hopefully there's more, because I'd like there to be more. Depending on your part, Me TV tunes with an antenna. First, I need to get an antenna, and I'm already pushing it because I got satellite, and I had to go through a couple of hoops to get satellite back. But yeah, maybe. Maybe I'll think about antennas if that means I can get Me TV tunes. Whoever came up with Perry the Parallel Bird, I hope they got a nice Christmas bonus. What's that Crystal Mine song from the one that officially got a name via Nintendo Switch Online. Cannon's Claim, or as many people used to call it, Mining Melancholy, which is a fan-made name that just gained traction and everybody just called it that. Oh no. Cannons clanking, yes, that's what it was, Cash Banuka. And Retro Lover, yeah, I've seen that episode of Johnny. It's like, yeah, that's basically what they were trying to say without them saying it to you, because they couldn't directly advertise to you, but they were gonna try their best. That's the only thing that they couldn't say. Just buy our stuff. This is what DKC1 was foreshadowing with the red water. Oh, what am I doing? No, stay away from me a little. Oh boy. Oh, get away from me, you little freaks. Okay. I think it's getting late. Maybe after this level, we'll save the other two worlds for another stream. Because there's still quite a bit to go. And I still got work to do. Oh boy. Okay, okay. I know your game. Why did I do that? Not my favorite boss in the game. Okay. Yeah, this will definitely be where I stop for tonight after I beat Barbos. Oh man. Okay, I'm losing it. I'm losing it. There we go. Okay, this ain't so bad once you figure it out. Never mind. It's terrible. Snail pedos. I like that. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Yeah, it's going good, Boba Fett. We're getting through, Barbos. He's fun. Oh, he's lots of fun. Okay, I think that helps. Yes, I have been streaming for 2 hours and 21 minutes, but who's counting? Yeah, Barbos is not my favorite boss fight in the game. It's probably my least favorite. Well, I'm humbled, Bark. It's yeah, I'm happy that you're enjoying me streaming, cause I never saw myself streaming for the longest time, or at the very least thought to myself, who would want to watch me play video games? But I'm happy that you're getting something out of it. I'm happy that you're all here enjoying your time. Makes it feel like this was all worth it. Oh no. Are you kidding me? That didn't do it? Oh, come on. Come on. Hit your mark. Please. Oh, please, I'm begging you. Get me out of here. Oh. Oh, come on. Come on. Okay. I'm like right there. No, I can't get these pink ones. I have to use the torpedo dudes to get rid of them. At least I'm pretty sure. Let me just test it. Yeah, no, can't touch these guys. Oh, come on. They couldn't be a little more lenient with that hitbox. Okay. What? No, that's not fair. Come on. I recoiled off Barbos and I hit the thingy. There we go. Oh. That's more like it. Okay, I think we got this. Oh. Okay. Oh no. Okay, now that I know what to do, this should be pretty quick. Ah, why do I talk? Yeah, that was the final phase. I had one more hit to go. No! My tail! Ah. Okay, okay. No! I'm losing it here. got you this time. Okay. Tell me that was it. Oh. No! I thought I... Okay, this is the one. This is the one. And then I can go to bed. I mean, go get back to work. Ah. Okay, let's just get right back into it. Come on, come on. Now I'm tired. Focus. Okay, one down. Come on, I know you got it. Come on. Like, oh. No, that was it. I'm gonna try something bold here. No. I was dumb. Okay. Hope y'all aren't bored. What the? This is the halftime show. I got scared because the torpedo dude was still alive. Yeah, they got good every kind of food in Canada. It's not even a question I have to ask myself. Just depends on where you get it from and who you get it from. Okay, one more time. No! He added another one! Oh, I swear the other ones were like 5. He added a 6th. This guy's just tedious. It's not even hard anymore. It's just like, come on. Yeah, it's not even a question of cuisine where it's just like, yeah, it's just, what do you want this time? I think you can, lots of places in Canada, you're pretty good on your options. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Next one is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That should be it. There we go. Oh. 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 And there it is, K. Rool's castle. Let me just visit one of them brothers bears real quick, because I know there's another one. Oh wait, I gotta save. Oh. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, first try. It wasn't that great. I hate how they actually make you wait for the chair lift. Oh, that's weird. Okay, so let's just sit on the lift for a little bit. And let's see, I think there's... No, there couldn't be 3 brothers bears here. No, I'm just losing my mind. Let me just bring this up so I can have an easy way to get back. I know I'm breaking the immersion, but let me just go all the way back here. Yeah, no, that Barbos, yeah, I remember why I don't like Barbos. So let's just save here. Come on, come on. I know how to save. Okay. So I will make a suspend point here, create a suspend point, not load. Okay. And I think we will call it a session for today. So again, I just want to say thanks to everybody for tuning in again. And yeah, the next time we will go to Castle Chaos, the Lost World. We'll probably finish up the game by that point, and after that, we'll figure out where I want to go with this whole streaming thing and how to go about it. But yeah, I thank you guys for watching, and if you're new here, feel free to check out some of my other stuff, my highly produced videos, which are, I think, really good. But until next time, take care, everybody. Bye-bye.